So history can be divided into three parts. One, prehistory, that is prior to the availability of written sources. Second, proto-history, that is events with sources but unable to use by the historians. And now the normal history, which we all know, that is with written records and which we can able to understand them. So the history of human settlements in India goes back to the prehistoric times. That is, no written records are available for the prehistoric period. However, plenty of archaeological remains are found in different parts of India to reconstruct the history of this period. And they include stone tools, pottery, artifacts and metal implements which are used by the prehistoric people. And in India, the prehistoric period is divided into Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic age and the Metal Age. However, these periods are not uniform throughout the Indian subcontinent, and the dating of the prehistoric period is done scientifically. The technique of radiocarbon dating method is commonly used for this purpose, and it is based on measuring the loss of carbon in organic materials over a period of time. And another dating method is known as dendrochronology. It refers to the number of tree rings in the wood. That is, by counting the number of tree rings in the wood, the date of the wood is arrived at. So let us see the timeline of events. First we have Paleolithic age starting from 2 lakh BC to 11,000 BC. Then we have Mesolithic age from 11,000 to 10,000 BC, followed by Neolithic age, Chalcolithic age and so on. Here Paleolithic age is further divided into lower, middle and upper Paleolithic age. And in this video we are going to talk about this Paleolithic age. In the lower Paleolithic age, the man was hominid, and in the middle of the Paleolithic age, hominid was transformed as Homo erectus, that is man with erected spinal cord. And by the end of the Paleolithic age, Homo erectus was transformed as Homo sapiens, that is a sensible man. In the lower Paleolithic phase, tools were mainly hand axes, choppers and cleavers, with some flakes also, and these tools were relatively blunt and have been found all over India except plains of Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. The lower Paleolithic culture slowly transformed into the middle Paleolithic by studying some of the tool types and by incorporating new forms and techniques of making them, and tools became smaller, thinner and lighter, such as blades, pointers and borers. Upper Paleolithic culture developed during the later part of the Upper Pleistocene, and this period has recorded fossils in the peninsular rivers of India. And one important discovery is that of the ostrich eggshells at almost over 40 sites in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, which shows that ostrich, a bird adapted to arid climate, was widely distributed in western India during the later part of the Upper Pleistocene. And it also marks the appearance of new flint industries, and the tools include blades and chisels. So in the Old Stone Age, food was obtained by hunting animals and gathering edible plants. Therefore, these people are called as hunters and gatherers. They used stone tools, hand size and flaked off large pebbles for hunting animals, and stone implements are made of a hard rock known as quartzite. Large pebbles are often found on river terraces, and the hunting of large animals would have required the combined effort of a group of people with large stone axes. However, we have little knowledge about their language and communication, and their way of life became modified with the passage of time, since they made attempts to domesticate animals, make crude pots and grow some plants. So from the exam point of view, the sites are very important, and the old Stone Age sites are widely found in various parts of the Indian subcontinent, and these sites are generally located near water sources, and several rock shelters and caves used by these Paleolithic people are scattered across the subcontinent. And some of the famous sites of old Stone Age in India are the Son Valley, that's in Punjab, present day Pakistan. Next we have Adamgarh Hills, that's in the border of UP and MP. Next we have Bhimpetka in Madhya Pradesh, which is most famous for prehistoric cave paintings. Next, Burra Caves in Andhra Pradesh, and Athiramapakkam in Tamil Nadu, that is near Chennai. And we should know some basic factual information about this. That is, the term Paleolithic was first coined by archaeologist John Lubbock in the year 1865, and in 1863 Robert Brucewood is the person who discovered first ever Paleolithic tools in the Indian subcontinent at Athiramapakkam, and he is called as father of prehistoric archaeology and also father of South Indian archaeology. However, Sir Alexander Cunningham is the father of Indian archaeology.